What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. We made it to another year. Today is 1/1/24. Man, 2024, the space age future. We're supposed to be riding in cars that's flying and everything. We're supposed to be the Jetsons. But anyway, it's that time of the week again. It is time for the weekly fragrance review, and that is simply where I talk about the fragrances that I wore this week and maybe the reaction that I got out of them. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, then you know last week I was sick, so don't have many fragrances in this one because I was actually sick last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and into Monday. So I didn't wear fragrances for well, no, that was last week. I was sick because that would have been Sunday and Monday. Saturday, Friday, and Saturday went another week. So didn't wear a fragrance Sunday, didn't wear a fragrance Monday. But before I even get into this, please be sure to like, to share this video, and to sub. Numbers on my channel are growing. I greatly appreciate all of you that are sharing the videos and liking the videos. It really helps with the algorithm. So as you all know, we always try to get so many likes per video. So let's try to get to that 50 like mark. So please be sure to like the video. Yours may be the one to get us to that point. Now, to what you came here for. Again, I did not wear a fragrance last Sunday, which would have been Christmas Eve. I did not wear a fragrance Monday, which would have been Christmas Day. Had to return to work Tuesday. So the fragrance that I wore to work Tuesday, to me, this is a little bit of a gourmand. I like this fragrance, especially for the price point that it is. It is from the house of Realm, and it is Inner Realm. And this one, to me, $16 fragrance, and this one to me gives me great YSL vibes is what it does. It gives me that La Nuit de l'Homme, that L'Homme vibe, just that really sweet, sexy, great date night fragrance. It doesn't have a whole lot of depth and a whole lot of richness. Very on the surface type of scent. What you get is definitely what you pay for, and I paid $15 for this 100 ml, and I think it was worth every penny of that. Again, it's going to give you YSL, La Nuit de l'Homme, YSL L'Homme vibes. It's going to give you that type of vibe. Just a very sweet, playful fragrance. This cap is ridiculous. I mean, it's a plastic cap, but it's a $15 fragrance. There's nothing high class or fancy about this bottle, about the presentation, or even the box that it comes in. But again, what you get with Inner Realm, to me is a very budget friendly, cheap date night fragrance. And these are said to have pheromones in them, so it's supposed to help attract the ladies. And you see where my levels are on this. So over the 2.5 years that I've had this, I've worn it a few times. I like the scent. It may not be for everybody, but it works for me. It's definitely a great work scent because of its price point. It's readily available. It's affordable. Definitely a great date night scent. I probably wouldn't wear it on a date night, but here's why: because I have so many other fragrances to choose from, so I would reach for something else. But if, again, we talked about simplifying the collection and decluttering and just having a few fragrances. If I were looking for a cheap date night alternative fragrance, this is definitely one that I would go with, because you can wear this in the winter, the summer, the spring, or the fall. I think it's a 4-season fragrance, and it does smell really good. Just those couple of sprays that I just sprayed has the room filled. Does smell really good. Again, to me, and again, when I say this, you have to understand, I'm not talking a 1-to-1. I'm not saying that the fragrance is identical to YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme or YSL's L'Homme. I'm saying it will give you similarities. It puts you in that same vein. That's what I'm saying. I don't want anybody to get in the comments and be like, I've smelled it, it doesn't smell. It's the same vibe. It's the same energy. You know what I'm saying? It gives you the same vibe. You know what I mean? Kind of like De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest. No, they don't rap the same, but they give you, if you like Tribe, you're going to like De La Soul, and vice versa. If you like De La Soul, you're going to like Tribe. If you don't like Tribe, you're more likely not going to like De La Soul. Same thing here. If you like YSL's Loam, you're going to like this. If you don't, you're not going to like this. It's that simple. That's what I wore to work Tuesday. It was a fast and short week. Wednesday from the house of John Varvatos. It is the original John Varvatos. And I did receive a compliment from a young lady as I was wearing this. It was later in the shift, and I'd almost forgot I had it on, and she goes, ooh. I guess she caught a whiff if I was moving my hand, giving her a change back. She's like, ooh, you smell nice. What is that you're wearing? And I told her what it was. I'm going to have to buy my husband some of that. And I encouraged her not to. No, ma'am. Don't buy him none. You just have to come and smell me. Her reply was, I'm mad at him anyway. I said, well, good. You can keep coming around here sniffing me. John Varvatos, the original. Your typical clean, woody fragrance. Nothing groundbreaking. Nothing super extraordinary or ordinary about this fragrance. I'm going to reiterate this, as in my last couple of videos, I've stated this. It's something about fragrances that are extremely, extremely simple that at least the women in Alabama really appreciate. Of all ages. They really like fragrances like this around here. It just maybe it's because it comes off very simplistic, and it's not like a gourmand, it's not like a Leighton, or anything like that. It's just simple. It's not like a jazz club or by the fireplace. Nothing like that. Those fragrances are very complex and have levels and layers, and you get none of that with this. You get a nice, slightly clean, woody fragrance. That's what you get with this. And it works. It is a compliment getter. From the house of John Varvatos, it is John Varvatos. That's what I wore Tuesday. No, that's what I wore Wednesday. Yeah. That brings us to Thursday, which was my last work day. Again, very short week. From the house of Sensual Obsession, and it is called Magic of the Night. And this is his version of one of my favorite fragrances of all time that has been discontinued. It's his version of Jupe, a Yope Night Flight. I love Night Flight. I love the bottle. I love the scent profile. I love the way it smells. It's one of my favorites. But it's been discontinued, and you see the levels on this. When I tell you about a fragrance that I like, I wear them. And this is a great, great fragrance. I don't remember getting any compliments, but I can remember smelling myself my entire 5-hour shift at work and thinking, I smell good. I can remember it was cold, and I can remember on the way to my car after I got off work, just being excited, like, yes, I'm off work. Yes. Getting ready to bring in the New Year's and all this stuff, and I could get whiffs of myself in that cold, and it was nice. It was nice. This is a nice, I think this is one that you can wear year round, but I liked it on a cold, crisp, cool day. From the house of Sensual Obsessions. And they don't make fragrances like this anymore. It's hard to find a fragrance that smells like Night Flight. I had something from Jaguar, maybe it was Jaguar Classic, that reminded me of it, but then I had others say that it didn't remind them of it, but it did me. It gave me a similar vibe. But now that I have Magic of the Night from Sensual Obsession, that is what I will be rocking when I have to get my Night Flight fix, or I would just grab my original Night Flight and wear it. That was Thursday, which brings us to Friday. Friday was the day that I did my big haul. I went to the mall and dropped $802 on some fragrances. It was cold. watched Notre Dame beat up on Oregon State, but it was cold. But I said, you know what? I'm going to wear a fragrance that I wouldn't normally wear this time of the year, but I just wanted to wear it anyway. From the house of Mancera, it is Cedrat Boise, and this is just the OG Cedrat Boise. It's not intense or whatever the newer one is. Some people compare this to Aventus, some people don't. I personally get Aventus vibes from this. Personally, I do. Do I get the pineapple note? No, I don't. I get more of a citrus with that burnt birch or whatever that is, and then it gives it that slightly burnt, smoky smell. And citrus, where Aventus is more fruity with that birch smell. They're all good, whether it's this one, Elysium, which is probably my favorite scent profile out of the three. I do prefer Elysium, but the price on it is ridiculous. Maybe one day I'll break down and buy a bottle. I don't know, but I have several decants of Elysium. I think two or three. I don't wear it very often. Probably haven't worn it in a few years. I need to get them out and just wear them before they go bad. But the performance on Elysium is not good. So, and the price on Aventus is not good. Neither is the price on Elysium. But so I would pick this one over the three. And I want to try the Intense just to see if it performs a little bit better, because out of the three, Aventus is the better performing. But again, it's expensive. This one is a lot cheaper, as I think I paid $80 for this bottle, $70 for this bottle. And you know, for that price point, I can't complain about the performance, but it just smells good. And I have received several compliments. I actually wore this on a date one time, and the young lady told me probably about 1,000 times how good I smelled. It was a first date too. She was very enthused by the smell of Cedrat Boise. But it is, for those who don't know, it is a citrusy version of Aventus. You got the birch and you got the citrus. Again, it's not the best performer in the world, but it's not overly expensive. Is this a EDT or an EDP? What is this? This is a parfum concentration, an EDP, not a parfum, but an EDP. But nonetheless, I like it. I like it a lot, and that's what I wore Friday. Saturday, after making the big haul and the big purchase, I could not wait to wear something that I picked up in the haul. So what did I go with for Saturdays? I had a little dinner date and had a little fun with a friend. Elixir 1 million Elixir. I enjoyed this fragrance, and I was told all night long how good I smell. I'm gonna waste the spray for y'all. I enjoy it. I do. When you first spray it, it is strong. I like it. I like it. I liked it the first time I smelled it. I waited about 2 years before I got it, but now I have it, and I'm excited to have it in my collection. That's just nice. I think it's perfect for this time of the year. A little bit fruity, a little bit playful. Excuse me. I don't know if that's menthol, but I pick up on a hint of something that gives it a minty vibe. I don't know if mint is listed in the note breakdown, but something in it gives it, to my nose, just a hint of mint running under that fruit. But nonetheless, I love it. And I dressed this down. I had on a nice Nike hoodie and some gray camo joggers and some New Balance tennis shoes. Very dressed down. I mean, I was clean, but I was dressed down, and this fragrance just, it went well with that. It was cold, and it really cut through that cold. Great for a hoodie. This is just one, if you can get this at a good price, then I think you should get it. Again, did I overpay for it? I paid $110. Could I have gotten it cheaper? Yeah, I could have. a little bit. You're not gonna get certain fragrances a whole lot cheaper, like with the Tom Ford. Not to beat a dead horse, I paid $225 for the Tom Ford. Yeah, I see it on Fragrance X for a certain amount of money. Fragrance X and Fragrance Net, about $60 cheaper. But again, that's just for one bottle. If you remember, I got a decant that I can sell. I still have that available too. I had a few people ask, but nobody's really followed through. But I can sell that for $35 or $40. Doesn't that kind of make up that gap between what they're asking for one bottle, which is $165 plus tax, as opposed to $225 plus tax? So if I sell that one and get $35 out of it, that gap just kind of shrunk, didn't it? So it's not really that, sometimes you save a lot of money, sometimes you don't. But, this time it wasn't about saving money, it was about an experience, and I am thrilled. But again, about this fragrance, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't need this and 1 million parfum. I have them both and I'm glad that I do, but you don't necessarily need them both, as they are very similar. And the reason I went ahead and bought them both was because I don't think they're going to make both of them for very long. One of them will be discontinued, if not both of them. Either the elixir or the parfum, one of them is going to get scarce in order to get, and I'm glad I have them both. So there you have it. From the house of Paco Rabanne, it is 1 million elixir, and that was my scent of the day. Saturday. Told you it's going to be a short week. It was a short week. But anyway, guys, real quick, for those of you who are still here, what's your predictions on the football games? Who you got? Alabama, Michigan, Texas, or Washington? I feel like Bama is going to take care of business and beat Michigan. I feel like Penix and Washington, with that offensive line and their wide receiver core, I feel like they're going to take care of business in Texas. I feel like it's going to be Washington and Bama for the national championship game. And I feel like Washington is going to come out with the dub. That's my prediction. I could be totally wrong. Texas could beat Bama. Texas could beat Bama. Michigan could beat Bama. Texas could beat Washington, and it could be, I don't know. But I'm thinking Bama's going to win by 10 versus Michigan, and I'm thinking Washington is going to win by 4 versus Texas. And then I'm taking Washington to beat Bama by 10. That's what I'm rolling with. But anyway, thank you. First video of the year. First of many, many more to come. So happy that we made it to the new year. Thank you all for being the best part of this channel, guys. I love you. Love you all. Love you all. May God bless you all. The decants of Tom Ford is still available, and the decant of Acqua di Gio Parfum is still available. The prices are this. The price for the Tom Ford, it is a 10 mil. The price is going to be $35 plus shipping. The price for the Parfum, the Acqua di Gio Parfum, and I think it is I want to say it's a 15 mil. It's going to be $25. Shipping is going to be cheap, $3 to $5 shipping. So there you have it. Those are the prices. If you're interested, the email will be in the description below. If you're not interested, that's fine. I totally understand. With that being said, I'm going to get off of here. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace.